All right, yeah, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, Kahalim La, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Hakadosh, the boss tool, our teachers, apostles. These citations onto the Lord's elect, Lord's election. Um, I was watching that new Lee Daniels movie. I believe it's called The Deliverance, something to that effect. And it was a pretty decent watch. So-called white man, he gave that thing bad reviews or whatnot. But the so-called white man, he's a hating ass devil. Anytime Jake put out a so-called black movie, the devil he review bombs it. Anytime Jake puts out a movie, but in the movie, man, I guess for those of you that you didn't watch it or whatever, I don't want to spoil it too much. But at the end of the day, we could watch it on your own time. But it's like a little Jake family ends up moving into this house. And Lee Daniels, he changed up some stuff in the movie itself. But basically, they're all demonically possessed, and kids, they start going up and down the walls and banging on their heads on everything. Typical stuff that happens in these movies. But the people they really don't understand how the demons work. When I was watching the movie, I recalled that one lesson the apostle had did speaking about levels to demons. And there are levels to demons because you got lower level demons and you got higher level demons. Now, when you start levitating and shit and speaking in tongues, that's like a high level demon right there. That's a very powerful demon that actually possess you. You start talking like them and shit like that. And then they start talking about legion, this and that. As the Lord, He cast out spirits and they so that's a biblical account that but anyways, you got lower level demons, like when people call on Jesus Christ, that's a demon. You got demons on you when you praying to Jesus Christ, that white man, you're praying to a demon. So that's a demonic possession right there. Without you being your eyes turning black, and your freaking your nails start turning like a damn werewolf. That's what people think you're demonically possessed. But you could be demonically possessed teaching a false doctrine, like you new covenant dudes. You new covenant guys, you're demonically possessed, man, because you're false prophets. Okay, all you guys talking about the white man can make it, like your man Zion, he's a demonically possessed character, man. But he's not levitating in the air and shit, like that guy that said he was the God sent comforter, Tazadakia. That dude was demonically possessed, by evil spirits. Scripture speak about evil spirits, man. So in that movie, man, they show you a lot of things. In that movie, they show you a lot of things. One of the big takeaways was when they were doing the exorcism on the little young kid, on a little young boy. It was done by a woman. Okay. First and foremost, scripture say, "I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp the authority over the man, but to be in silence." All right, that's First Timothy, the second chapter. Okay. The Lord told you that a man's job is to minister. Okay. See, she was out of her depth, and the devil killed her. The demon was laughing at her, man. He was like, "Who the hell are you? Get out of here, man. You trying to cast me out in the name of another devil, the white man Jesus. You have no power." He was like, "Yeah, you have no power." He told that woman, he told her, "You don't have no power, woman, because what are you doing?" She sat down with the woman. She was like, "I can help you. I can help you. I already did an exorcism before, man." Da, da, da. And when she sat down, she was like, "I'm an apostle. I'm an evangelist." The scriptures tell you a woman's role, man. She's not supposed to be casting out spirits, bro. The hell is wrong with her? She's the evil spirit herself, trying to usurp the authority of a man. See, now she has demons on her. You see, the scriptures tell you that you can't cast out demons but by the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Because here it is, you need a more powerful entity to cast out the demon. Okay. And the only ones that can cast out the demons are the men of the Lord, man, because they have the Lord told you in Luke the 10th chapter. He said that you have power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. So that's in Luke 10 and 15 on down. When you watch that movie, man, they show you right there and right then and there, they show you, man. They show you how look, a woman is not a preacher, she's not a prophet, and she's not a minister of the power. And if she tried to do an exorcism, the demon will kill her ass because she's out of her depth. Okay, that's the number one takeaway I took from that movie. But also, you niggas, you're into a lot of wickedness. You know, you black tribes. You see, that's how you Latino tribes, okay, and you Native American tribes. But you see how them demons latched onto that black family, and the demon told the black family, he was like, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you, nigga. He was like, and then the demon started talking shit to the mama. He's like, so I can smell your nasty pussy hair. Look, the demons know how to get to you, and they told you that in that movie, man. Okay, because they got a sense of humor, man. Because they're just like these people out here, man. They'll latch on to you if you're not careful, man. You know. So these people, they was attacked by them spirits because they didn't have the covering, the true covering, man. See, even in this truth, we get attacked by spirits, but see, the Lord said that that we'll be able to defeat them. You see, but these people out here, man, like I said, there's different levels of demons, man. Okay, so these demons will overtake these people, man, because they don't have the whole armor pursuant to Ephesians the 6th chapter. Pursuant to Ephesians the 6th chapter, scripture tell you put on the whole armor of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, man, that you be able to withstand all the wiles of the devil. So these people don't have the armor, man. All right, in that movie they show you that they don't have that armor, man. All right. Now, there's different levels to demons, man. Okay, if you walk around doing drugs, you know, being a nigga, you got demons on you, man. You might not be levitating in the air and shit and crawling on the walls, but you got demons on you, you know. If you believe in false doctrines, you got demons on you, you know. If you're not being a brother, that's a demon. Because the Lord told you, 1 John the 2nd chapter, if a man love not his brother, you know, that's like unto himself, then what? The truth is not in him, meaning you got demons on you. Okay, so there's a lot of misconceptions because of Hollywood about how demons work and all that shit. Because here it is, Hollywood in that movie, she said, "Oh, the Nephilim fell from heaven," and she's supposed to be a minister of God. She's talking about the Nephilim fell from God and the Lucifer, the fallen angel, you know, and all this confusion. You see, and you know what? That's what Esau. Slack it. That's what the devil, spiritual demon, Satan, and Esau, both of them, but. They thrive in confusion. They love confusion. That's why our Lord told you in 1 Corinthians 14:40 that let all things be done decently in order. But because what? The Lord is not the author of confusion, man. You know, the Lord is not the author of confusion. In the 1 Corinthians the 14th chapter, it says that the Lord is not the author of confusion. So the devil, spiritual demon, Satan, they thrive in confusion. The people is confused as hell. So that's when Satan can operate in these people's minds and you know, thrive and shit and defeat them. You know, but yeah, it's a good watch. You know, if you have the time, it's a little decent watch. You know, yeah, just a little entertainment, whatever. And at the end, man, bro, here it is. She started speaking in tongues. They said that was an actual real scene, like where she was actually doing that. Because all these little spiritual demonic movies, they always like the spirits actually start to actually manifest themselves in those movies because they're actually doing rituals, man, on camera. They actually do rituals, man. You know, they show you that in The Exorcism. Oh, in that one movie, you remember that one movie, The Crow, with Bruce Lee's son? What's his name? Not David Lee. I forget his name. Yeah, Bruce Lee's son. He ended up dying. He got shot and killed in that movie. He played the Crow. They actually put out a second version of the Crow, which was terrible. Terrible. It was with Bill Skarsgård. But the last one, the one where Brandon Lee, that was his name. Yeah, Brandon Lee. He ended up dying in the Crow movie because see, the crow was supposed to be a demonic character. You see, and that guy Brandon Lee lost his life, just like his dad got killed at a young age too. You see, because really all them people in Hollywood, they deal with left hand side spirits, which you can't play with them left hand side spirits because they will kill you. They will kill you, just like that woman in the movie got killed. The pastor, she said, I'm a evangelist, I'm a prophet, and then she started talking about. You see, that's confusion. But they want to gas these people's heads up because even in real life, they want to gas these women up in their heads and shit, and have them believing that they could go out there and do exorcisms and shit. But that's why they show you that in the movie, because actually Lee Daniels switched up the actual. When you read the story, the dude that actually so-called performed the exorcism, he was actually a so-called, a black dude. He was one of these preachers in the churches or whatever. But he was an actual guy. He wasn't. They switched it to make her a woman in the actual film, because Hollywood always wants to push this feminist agenda and bullshit, which is another level of witchcraft. Okay, so dealing with the different levels of witchcraft, you got demonic possession on all levels, bro. Because if you believe in feminism, that's a demonic spirit too, and that necessarily doesn't mean that your fucking eyes are bulging and you crawling on the walls, you levitating and shit. But all these people got demons on them, they're believing in all kind of shit. So just gonna tell you not to deal with familiar spirits for this particular reason, because them things could become them things could take you over, man. Have you killing your family like the Amityville Horror, okay? Or just like this movie right here, The Deliverance, man. But see, the Most High, he's nothing to be played with. He said he's the Father of spirits, man. The scriptures tell you to be subject to the Father of spirits and live, okay? And these people are not subject to the Father of spirits, man. They're subject to Satan, man. And that's why the Lord will give them up to these damn vile affections, man. Like pursuing Romans 1:26, it turn you into a mo. That's another demon. You see, if you get turned into a mo, the Most High give you to a vile affection. You become an effeminate, pursuing the 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter. Then the Lord said you're not going to inherit the kingdom because you got demons on you. Scripture tell you that an undefiled thing cannot enter into the kingdom. A defiled thing, I should say. My bad. A thing that's defiled, should not enter into the kingdom. So you're not going to inherit the kingdom because you're unclean. But the Lord told us that He will wash us through the blood of Yahushua. So the blood of Yahushua is what prevents us from being demonically possessed. From being demonically possessed by these different spirits and principalities that's out here, and that's a covering, that's a protection onto us. But these people out here, and these Hollywood guys and all these different individuals, these women, they're all possessed, bro. They don't have any protection. That's why I could tell you in Proverbs 18:10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and are safe. So yeah, man, there's a lot of different, I just off the top of my head, I'm just thinking about the movie. There's a lot of different things, that was mentioned in the movie. But it's a pretty decent watch, man. It's a pretty decent watch. It's all right. It's all right, But it's spiritual that, it's always Jake that's getting attacked like this, because we're those people, them demons want to fuck with you, to the point where, hey, that family had to go through it, the mama, the grandmother got killed, so that's how they made it seem in the movie. When I was reading the actual synopsis, when I was reading the actual story of it, they didn't say that the grandmother got killed or nothing like that. But I guess in the movie they did, she did end up dying. The spirit killed her, and the spirit ended up killing the grandmother, and the spirit ended up killing the who else died? Who else did the spirit kill? Now the three boys, the boy survived, and the daughter. The mama almost died, but at the end, the spirit got dragged into hell, which is another lie. You know. But now these are good watches, man. When you look at it with a spiritual eye, because Esau gives you all kind of truth in plain sight. In plain sight. They show you that there's no power in that name Jesus. Okay, they show you that there's no power in these women prophesying and teaching. It show you that that we are those people. Oh, because those spirits always want us. They don't want these white people. These white people are already demonic, man. The spirits actually they want Jake. They want to possess you. They want to take you. Hey, and lately I'm gonna say this. Lately, brothers been getting attacked by spirits, man. Because we're doing the right thing. You brothers out there, I know you're experiencing these kind of things. You're getting attacked by spirits, man. I know. You getting in car crashes and shit. People are coming up against you. And all kind of shit, man. You're getting your name cast out as evil. All kind of shit, man. People at work coming at you. Your woman spirits hopping on her ass. Uh, your kids. It's all kind of shit going on because we're in them times that where them spirits are getting heated up and agitated, man. Because we were really at the end, bro. You see what's going on over there in NYC? They got these migrants running amok. The government is preparing for a chip. They got these internment camps set up. They got all this shit. Because we're the Lord is agitating, stirring up that pot, man, in order to bring about His end. You know, because it's all about the end, man. The Lord said, declaring the end. You know, Isaiah 42:9. It said, "But new things I declare unto you before they spring forth, I tell you of them." So he telling you about the time that's to come. Where men will be lovers of their own self. That's a demon. You know, well, these people have become cold-hearted, pursuing Matthew the 24th chapter. It said to love many wax cold. That's a demon. Because Scripture tells you should love each other with a fervent heart, pure heart, fervently. See, so that's another demon right there. Which is different levels of demons. You got different levels of demons. When a nigga got evil eye, that's a demon on him. He got wicked thoughts against you for no reason. That's a demon, and you gotta rebuke them. The scriptures tell you, rebuke the devil, he shall flee from thee, man. Hey, but in the flick, man, the chick was throwing holy water on him. The little priest, yeah, I rebuke you, Satan. And Satan was laughing at her ass because you ain't got no power. But you see, at the end, the woman so-called started calling Jesus and all this stuff, and she actually believed, so she actually was able to defeat the demon. But it's fiction. But anyways, the point is that the actual evangelist woman, she didn't even believe anyways. So she was like, at the end, she's like, don't be like me. She's like, don't be like me. I doubted myself. That's why I die. That's why I'm dying. So she ended up dying, blah, blah, blah. But again, there's different levels of demons, man. There's different levels of demons. And them demons can make you start seeing shit, bro. They can make you start, if you're not careful, man. Because a lot of these people, they just delve into dark magic and dark arts and all this different shit. And then they wonder why this type of shit happens to them, man. But but yeah, that's why you don't go to astrologers. That's why you don't go to the soothsayers. That's why you don't go get your damn palm read. That's why you don't you gotta watch what kind of women you popping to, because them type of spirits can hop on you from other people, from the women that you're dealing with, from the men that you're dealing with, because them spirits can hop on you. You over there popping this one chick and she's a damn witch. Now you got spirits on you. Not to mention fucking STDs and all kind of other shit that could pop, that could arise from dealing with fucking one of these damn demon harlots out there. But it just goes to show you that in that movie that the mama was a demon. She was like a drunk, and she was like a hoe, but she was walking. She was dealing with many men. The grandmother was dealing with many men. So them demons, them demons prey on the weak. That's what they told you. That's what she told her. She was like, the demon preys on the weak, and that's weakness. That's when you're in a low state, and that family was in a low state. They were poor. There was no dad. Oh, also there was no dad in the picture. Another thing too, that family had no father there. You see, a lot of times when when them demons see that there's no man there. When them demons see that there's no man there, they come in there attacking too. When a woman's by herself with a bunch of kids and shit, she's a drunk alcoholic. She's over there popping different dudes, or doing different shit. Which they didn't show you that in the movie where she was popping different dudes, but she was going out late at night and all kind of shit. You could tell that, shit, all kind of shit was going down. But yeah, let me actually read this real quick. The scripture tell you about consulting with familiar spirits, man. The spiritual demon saying is real, man. And these people, they don't believe. They don't believe that these things actually happen. You know, they think it's just Hollywood fiction. It's just some made up shit. But it's real. It's real. But you got different levels of spirits, man. You know, but you can't cast out a devil by the name of another devil. Okay, you got to cast out the demons by the name of the highest, man. By the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. Okay, I can tell you that that Beelzebub, that you can't cast out devils by Beelzebub, by another demon. So here it is, Matthew the 12th chapter and the 25th verse, 24th verse. But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, "This fellow doth not cast out devils, but by Beelzebub, the prince of the devils." But Yahushua knew their thoughts and said, "Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? But if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your children cast them out? Therefore they shall be your judges." Yeah, so you can't cast out a devil by Beelzebub because that's another devil, the Lord of the Flies. You know, the Lord of the Flies, Satan's not going to cast out Satan because here it is, they're both on the same team. Basically, they're both on the same side. They're both on the same level. You got to use a higher force, a higher. You know, that's why the Lord Yahushua came on the scene. The devils were subject to him because he was the Lord. He had the power from the Father, so he was able to cast out the demons that these other people weren't able to. Pursuant to let me see in the book of Acts 2, because you had them guys that was trying to cast out spirits, and they wasn't able to, man, because the spirits was too powerful for them, and the spirits ended up fucking them up, ended up beating their asses, they ended up coming out the house naked and shit, you know, because they was trying to they was trying to do what that woman did in the show, or in that movie. They was trying to cast out demons by Beelzebub, by another spirit, you know, and they wasn't equipped to do that. They wasn't equipped to they wasn't equipped to actually Acts the 19th chapter. Yeah, they wasn't equipped to actually take on such a powerful entity by themselves. See, Paul and them was actually able to do that because Paul and them was actually men of the Lord. The Lord was with them. You know, only the men of the Lord are able to do such things, man. You know, cast out spirits, you know, defeat principalities and shit like that. You know, because if not, your ass can end up dead. You know, and these people out here, bro, they think they know what's going on with the spiritual realm, man. The spiritual realm is a deadly game, man. Okay, you already got the fight in the flesh, okay, which is a difficult thing. You know, you get a fist fight with a nigga. That shit ain't easy. But when you deal with the spiritual realm, that's a higher level of power right there, man, which is only given to a few men to actually understand this, the Lord, and the Lord's actually with. Because here it is, if you try to bite off more than you could chew, nigga, them spirits will fuck you up, bro. Okay, so a lot of you guys out there, you think you men of the Lord and you actually the Lord's with you and shit like that. You got demons on you, man. That's another level of demons, because that's what the Lord say. I will send you a strong delusion. You see, you think you're teaching the scriptures, and you with the Lord's with, you know, the Lord, boom, boom. You teaching false names. You know, you got a reprobate, wicked spirit on you. You got evil eyes. That's another level of spirits, man. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot of that's a lot of individuals out there, because it's going to tell you that many are called, but few are chosen. You know. So Acts 19 and 13. And then there were certain of the vagabond Jews, exorcists. See, these dudes were doing exorcisms, right? They took upon them to call over them they which had evil spirits in the name of the Lord Yahushua, saying, "We adjure you by Yahushua whom Paul preacheth." And there were 7 of the sons of Sceva, a Jew, and chief of the priests, which did so. And the evil spirit answered and said, "Yahushua I know, and Paul I know, but who are ye?" Exactly the same thing that devil told that woman. Oh, man, get the fuck up out of here. Who are you, man? The demons know who's the true men of the Lord. The demons know who's the wicked, and the demons know who's Paul, who's Yahushua, who's with Yahushua, who's with the Lord, who's his 12, who's his 144,000. They know who ain't shit, because they know they come from the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, everybody knows who's who, man. In the spiritual realm, the everybody's in a category. Everything's done in order, man. That's why it says in Matthew the 6th chapter, man, it tells you, "Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven," because everything in the spiritual realm is in order, man. So everything's known up there, man. On the earth, everything's fucking confusion. Scriptures tell you that it's going to be confusion in many places. And on this side, because here it is, you got the white man running things. Everything's carnal here. Everything's about, money and shit like that. There's not spirit. These people are not spiritual, man. You got the scriptures tell you we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, spiritual wickedness in high places. So that's what's going on this side. But in the spiritual realm, there's nothing but order. That's why it's going to be order on the earth, where we all going to know who's who, who's gonna be the Lord's men, that when the kingdom comes on the earth. But here it is on this side, bro. It's nothing but confusion, and that's why demons are thriving on this side, because there's confusion, and the demon thrives in confusion. Like when we was in darkness in captivity, when we was in hardcore slavery, them demons was having a muck on Jake, man. They was having a fucking party on you, man. They had you confused, calling on Jesus and all this different shit. They was rejoicing, man. It was, but the Lord came to bring you what? Life. He came to bring you understanding. He came to bring you truth. So now the demons are subject onto you through the Father, through the Son. Now you able to defeat these motherfuckers, because at the end of the day, the Lord only the Lord is the one that rules in the kingdom of men, as the scripture say, and in the spiritual realm. But so when that kingdom comes on the earth, we're gonna have all control, and we ain't gonna be over here battling spirits and shit, because the spirits gonna be subject to us just like these people are, just like these other nations, because they're spirits and bodies too, because they're walking around, they got personalities, they talk, they do this, they do that, just like you do, right? But see, there's levels to this. The Lord chose Israel to be the top nation, the top spirits on the planet Earth. But right now, you got demons that's fucking with you to keep, because you're under the curses. Those are other demons too. That's another form of demons too. The curses. Those are demons that are attacking you as we speak. You got poverty. That's a curse. You got fucking confusion. You don't know where you came from. You don't know where your father is. You don't know this and that. You know what I'm saying? You got all kind of confusion. So those are demons. But you got brothers got diseases. Those are demons. You got brothers got epilepsy and shit. They got depression. That's a demon. That's a big time demon. You got low self-esteem. That's a demon. Low self-esteem is a demon. All right. Okay. So Acts 19 and verse 15. And the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushua, I know, Paul, I know, but who are ye? Who are you? Who the hell are you? I don't know this guy. The evil spirit said, I don't know you. All right. Who are y'all? 16 verse. And the man in whom the evil spirit was leapt on them and overcame them and prevailed against them. And they fled out the house naked and wounded. And this was known to all the Jews and the Greeks which were dwelling at Ephesus. And fear fell on them, and on the name of the Lord Yahushua was magnified. And many that believed came and confessed and showed their deeds. And many also of them which used curious arts brought their books together and burnt them all before men. And they counted the price of them and found it 50,000 pieces of silver. So mightily grew the word of the Most High and prevailed. See, the demons are just used to ultimately for the Lord to defeat them, and then and then the Lord's name get praised. Like this is what happened just now. But here it is. These men out there, there was these vagabond Jews. One of the seven, who's a Jew. These guys were trying to do too much, man. They were trying to do too much, man. They were biting off more than they could chew, and they end up getting fucked up. They're lucky they didn't die, like that woman in the movie. Because see, you messing with forces that are above your comprehension. You're doing things that's out of your capacity. You women preachers, you dudes that's you little Jesus guys. You little Jesus freaks. Your archbishops in the churches, and those are nothing but demons too. Your Catholic priests, they're demons. They're touching kids and shit. That's pedophilia, man. That's child lovers. Those are child lovers. That's a vile affection, man. Those are other forms of demons too. If you in Islam, that's a demon. If you into witchcraft, Santeria, all this bullshit, those are demons. And eventually they become greater levels of demons. Like these people that become 33rd degree Masons, and they become Rosicrucians, and they become this, they become that. They delve into the Hollywood world. Like all these Queen Bees, she's a witch. Jay-Z's a witch. Warlock. All these people, they're all casting spells on you, man. Through the music. That's another demon. That's another level of demon. The music make niggas go and kill each other, man. That shit is true. That they influence your hairstyle. They influence how you talk to your mama. They influence how you deal with your woman, how many kids you got, how you deal with your girlfriends and shit like that. That's how them spirits that are put on you through the airwaves. That's why, again, It says we battle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness, high places. The radio station is a bunch of demons. You know, the radio station, YouTube, that damn demon Susan Washinaski, whatever her name was, she died. The Most High took her fucking demonic ass out. She had a bunch of wicked ass policies that was in favor of the so-called Jew. You know, she was another demon that was casting spells on people. See, the Most High is about to remove all these demons out of this out of the equation, man. But right now, while Esau's ruling and the heathen are ruling, you got demons running rampant on the earth, man. The spiritual demon Satan, the scripture say he's seeking about who he may devour, right? The so-called white man, he's seeking about who he may devour. They're working in cahoots. Just like we're working in cahoots with the Lord, we're the children of the day, they're the children of the night, man. The 2/3 and the so-called white man, they're the children of the night, man. We're the children of the day, because the Lord said the day star shall rise upon you, man. Here it is, that truth that the Lord is going to bring or has brought to us through his death has enabled us to have power over these spirits, man. Has enabled us to defeat these damn devils, these so-called white people in the flesh, and the spiritual demon Satan in the spirit, man. Because the spiritual demon Satan want to keep your ass weak. He want to keep you defeated. He want to keep you over there faithless. Scripture tell you, 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter, the 4th verse, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. You see? So the Lord is increasing the faith of his elect, man. He's making them to be able to tread upon serpents, man, and all the power of the enemy, including the spiritual demon Satan himself, man. That devil, the Lord told you, rebuke his ass and he gonna flee from you. You should treat that devil like your bitch. Every time he comes at your ass, you're supposed to curse his ass out, man. When he come at you at 3 in the morning, nigga, curse that motherfucker out, man. And tell his ass to go some fucking where, man. You motherfucking devil. You devils have no power over us except the Most High gave it to you. That's what the Lord told Pontius Pilate. And the same thing you're supposed to tell this damn devil in his face, this damn devil white man, or the spiritual demon Satan, because this motherfucker don't rule over you. The Lord, the one that's in control, man. See what I'm saying? So these people out here, they don't have no faith. So the demons defeat them, just like that woman that said what she said in the movie. She was like, I didn't believe, I doubted myself. Because the Lord wasn't dealing with you, girl. The Lord wasn't dealing with your ass. Of course, the demon defeated you and killed you in the movie because you was calling on false names. You was out of order, and the scripture tell you your proper place and your proper order. Where's your fucking husband at? Why aren't you in the truth? Why are you following white man Christianity? Okay, that's a fucking evil demonic spirit. Okay, but she wasn't crawling up and down the walls. You know. So all these people out here, they got spirits on them, man. They eating KFC, Wendy's every fucking day. That's a demonic spirit, man. Okay, and it manifests in your body. You become a fat slob, man. You know, and that's a demonic thing too, because now you're depressed, and now you don't feel good about yourself because of the fact that the spirits that's on you, man. You keep craving GMO shit. You keep craving extra sugar. That's a demon. That's a strong spirit. You keep craving alcohol all the fucking time. You can't put the bottle down. That's an evil spirit, man. Okay, because you're killing yourself slowly. You can't stop smoking weed. I've been there. When I was like 14, 15, 16, 17, nigga, you got weed around you. All you do is smoke all fucking day. Hey, that's what happens. You get demons on you. All you do is sit in the crib and blah, 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 play games, fuck around. That's a demon. That's a lazy ass demon, man, that gets hopped on you in America. Because that's what's pushed on you. Oh shit, everybody around you is doing it. That's why the Lord told you be separate, man. Because that's gonna keep you from all that confusion. The Lord called us into his truth so we could be separate, man, from the confusion and the demons that's on this world, bro. That's on these people. That's why we don't really talk to these people out here, man. We don't really associate with them. And that's the best way to be. The Lord says, 2 Corinthians 6:17, touch not the unclean thing, I'll receive you, man. Okay, so we got to become clean, man. Clean vessels. Titus 1:15, unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them that defile unbelievers, nothing pure. So the Lord's creating pure vessels, man, that's going to be able to do his will, that's going to be able to minister his word, and that's going to be able to rule in his kingdom, man. But these demonic ass people out here, man, they're built for this world, man. That's why it says in 2 Ezra 8:1, this world is for the many, and the world to come is for the few. The few spiritual ones that's able to defeat this fucking demon called Satan, this demon called Esau, this demon called 2/3, this demon called the heathen. So you got the fight in the flesh, and then you got the fight in the spirit. The spiritual fight is much more difficult to overcome, but we can do it through the Lord. Philippians 4:13. Hey, and she even quoted that, bro. She even quoted that in the movie. Shorty, the one that the mama, she quoted it. She was like, I could do all things to Christ that strengthen me. And then the demon flew away. But they showed you that she actually believed, so the demon, went away. But of course, it's fiction. If you facing one of them spirits and you start calling on Jesus, man, you're gonna get more demons on you. 7 more demons go like this kid say, man. But anyways, hey, hey, that movie is a pretty decent watch, bro. It just sparked this lesson right here, man. Because I don't really do these movie reviews type shit, but um, I just want to speak on it, because I'm not gonna sit here and give you a rundown of everything that happened, but basically, it's like any other typical exorcism movie, but this time it was involving a black family, Jake family. But a few key takeaways: no man in the picture, no man in the picture. Okay, the demon easily attacks. Uh, calling on Jesus Christ, alcohol, hoeing, a bad mouth attitude. That also brings about confusion and demons on you. The scriptures tell you to bridle your tongue, man. That also brings about negativity, and especially when you're a woman. You try to not be like a man. Usually even us, we but we're in captivity, so it's kind of hard not to, be angry and shit and cursing, because when we're in our kingdom, I promise you, we ain't gonna use no harsh language. I promise you, we're gonna be cool. But here on this side, we're under oppression, so you're gonna hear a lot of us using harsh language. But the scriptures tell you that in 2 Corinthians the 11th chapter that we're rude in speech yet not in knowledge. So yeah, we're not perfect, but we try not to, not to not to use so much harsh language. But it's very hard, brother. It's very, very hard, man. Okay, because these people fucking piss you off, bro. They do. And this world is demonic, man. So you get angry. But anyways, the point is that you gotta stay away from these fucking spirits, bro. You gotta stay away from these evil, damn demonic spirits. You gotta stay in this truth. Script tell you remain in the spirit. So walk in the spirit, so you fulfill not the lust of the flesh. The flesh is weak. That's another takeaway from the movie. The flesh is very damn weak, man. The flesh is very weak. Okay, and these people were totally fleshly, totally carnal. When you look at the movie, and it's just the same reflection as when you go outside, you see these carnal ass people walking up and down the street, doing whatever they're doing. They're totally demonically possessed. I'm just looking at this one chick going into this damn store. This bitch look crazy. She's demonically possessed. I guarantee you, any of these people out here, they're demonically possessed. You deal with them, and you're gonna see how many demons they got on them, man. You're gonna see how stupid they are. They're simple. Oh, that's another demon. Of being a simpleton. That's a demon. Scriptures tell you the gross darkness shall cover the people. Isaiah 16:2. That's another demon, man. When a nigga's a dumbass, that's a demon. The scripture tell you with all that get understanding, man. With all that get understanding. When you ain't got no understanding, that's a demon. That's a hard demon. Because knowledge is power, man. So when you got knowledge, you got power. You got protection. You got a covering, But here it is. Our people are ignorant, man. Scripture tell you not to be willfully ignorant, man, of anything in a small matter or great. All right. So there's a lot of things to be weary of out there. But what you see, what's unseen is more powerful than what's seen, man. So the people only believe in what they can see until they see some nigga crawling up and down a wall or some shit, or they neck twisting around and they're crawling backwards and shit. That's the only time they think somebody's demonically possessed. No, all these motherfuckers out here are demonically possessed, man. You see what I'm saying? If you're not in this truth, if you're not really of the election, if you're not, if you don't believe in the Lord, if you're not under the covering of this truth, you're demonically possessed, man. And even some of these guys in the truth are demonically possessed because they're living double lives, man. The scriptures tell you that many are called, few are chosen, man. You got double lives out here. Double-minded man's unstable all his ways. James 1:8. If you truly don't believe in the Lord and you in this truth, you got demons on you. You are a demonically possessed individual. You see, and there's a lot of those out there, bro. Okay? They are there. Look, calling on the name of the Lord with a shotgun in their hand. That's a demon. That's a demon. That's a carnal demon. You holding the Passover with the strippers. That's a evil spirit, man. So you got demons in this thing of ours, man. That's why the Lord told you that judgment must start at the house of the Most High first. 1 Peter 4:17. So that's where the Lord is gonna come back, man, to cleanse this earth, man, to cleanse the evil spirits that's on our people, and to bring about peace. But first must be war. The Lord gonna wage war on this earth, man. The Lord's gonna wage all kind of war, The scripts tell you that Ezekiel 35, his sword gonna be bathed in heaven, gonna come down upon Idumea, upon the chief demon, so-called white man, and that damn serpent. I'm gonna cut his ass off. But okay, I just want to touch on that real quick, man. And I just want to touch on that and real quick. Let me read this before I get up out of here. Oh yeah, that was Luke 12. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 10. And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness. See, this white man's kingdom is full of darkness and demons. Okay, and they gnashed upon their tongues for pain, and they blasphemed the God of heaven because of their pains and their swords, and repented not of their deeds. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. And I saw three unclean spirits come out of the mouth of the dragon, out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. So you got the three the heads of Esau. You got the three basically three capitals of wickedness. You got the false prophet, which is the Catholic Church. You got the beast and the dragon. Okay, you got Washington, D.C., and then you got the banking capital, which is over there in London. Okay, so you got the financial branches, you got the governmental military force, and then you got the religious branch. But the mouth of the false prophet is the one that brings about the confusion with this Christianity and with this witchcraft, or with this Catholicism and all this different shit that got these minds of people confused. But in the 10th verse, it says that upon the seat of the beast, his kingdom was full of darkness. So gross darkness shall cover the people, Isaiah 16:2. So everybody out here is confused and they got demons on them. And that's why they're demonically possessed, the majority of them. Your mama and them, your sisters and them, your cousins and them, they're all demonically possessed because they all fall up underneath the false prophet. They all fall up under the Catholic Church in some way or some fashion. In some way or somehow, some way, they're into some type of Baptist, Presbyterian, Jehovah Wickedness, Jesus doctrine, some type of way. And if they don't believe in God at all, they're atheists. They got demons on them too, because they believe in Darwinism, or they believe in the college. Everybody in this place is demonically possessed, and they're all in the flesh. Okay, see, in the kingdom of heaven, we're all gonna be in the spirit. We're all gonna be walking around. All your people shall be righteous. Isaiah 16:21. That means that we're not gonna have demons on us. We're gonna all be righteous. None of us is gonna be demonically possessed. But our people right now, the majority of them are fucking demonically possessed. Okay, so 14 verse. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles. Okay, so-called white man's running the earth, Job 9:24. So the people are deceived by these devils' miracles, and they themselves become demons. Okay, because they, as the ruler of the people is, so is the as the ruler of the city is, so is the people. All right. Sirach, the 10th chapter. Okay, so it says, which go forth unto the kings of the earth of the whole world to gather them to battle of the great day of the Almighty power. Behold, I come as a thief. Behold, blessed is he that watcheth and keep his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. And he gathered them together in a place called, in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon, and which is mountain of troops, Armageddon, which is the mountain of troops. 17 verse. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, "It is done." And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as has not seen since man was upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great. Yeah, because that earthquake gonna be brought about through the missiles, through the ICBMs, through the Third World War, the war in heaven, right? The Lord's going to destroy this place through his ICBM. So that's going to produce that mighty great earthquake. Now it says, 19 verse, and the great city was divided into three parts. The city of the nation fell, and the great Babylon came and remembers before the Most High to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. See, so the Most High, he gonna render to Babylon her just due, because she's the mother of witchcraft, of harlotry, of whoredoms. Whoredoms are multiplied through the earth, just like when Antiochus Epiphanes came on the scene. It says that wickedness was multiplied on earth. When this devil took over America, all kind of unevil spirits came about on the earth. All kind of just madness just was multiplied on the earth. The number one thing that was pushed was that image of white Jesus every fucking where, pursuant to the Renaissance period, which is the rebirth. And then America just took it and just exalted it to another level. Because you had them European devils doing that shit. Them Edomites call themselves Europeans doing that shit when they came with the conquistadors. You know, that's why the Latin tribes loved Jesus so much. But then America just brought it to a whole nother level, just a whole nother tip. You know, they pushed it through the internet and all that shit. You know, they made it to where every time you look somewhere on the internet, you see some white Jesus. That's a demon that people got ingrained in their damn heads. That's why they fear the so-called white man so much, because of his sword and because of his witchcraft, because of his propaganda, because he got the money and he got the power and shit. You see, so all them demons that our people got on them, they're gonna be cleansed, because it says in Psalms 110:3, your people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Okay, so the great city came in remembrance before the Most High, this damn devil, America. Okay, it came to remembrance before the Most High to give unto her the cup of the wine of fear of his wrath. And every island fled away, and mountains were not found. Yeah, the governments of this place, the demonic evil governments of this place that's ruled by these demonic evil people, okay, were not found. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent, and men blasphemed the Most High because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was very great, exceedingly great. So the Most High gonna be plagues upon this place, you know, such as you've never seen before, such as you've never experienced before. All right, because it's too much demonic activity, too much paranormal activity going on, man. Revelation 18 and verse 2. And he cried with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and a hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have been made drunk of the wine of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchant of the earth waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice saying, Come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins. How do we come out spiritually? First and foremost, we spiritually depart from that place, pursuing Micah 2:10. We cleanse ourselves with the truth, with the names of the Lord, His Son. We're submerged in the waters, which keeps us from these demons, which keeps us far from the enemies, from the power of the enemy. It keeps us far from confusion, which is ultimately what these people have on them, gross darkness. That's why it says in John 9:4, I must work the works of him that sent me while it's yet day, for the night come when no man can work. Here it is. Like I said before, we're the children of the day. So these demons have no power over us. Yes, they're sent at us sometimes so that we could stay sharp, you know. The Lord sends tests our way, you know, shit like that. But at the end of the day, your faith must be strong enough to overcome these things, you know. But again, the evangelist, the pastor woman in the movie, she tried to overcome the devil and she got fucked up because, again, she didn't believe in the true power in the Son. You know, she wasn't covered with the truth. She wasn't covered by that blood. You know, she was praising, calling on some white Jesus, which the Lord told you was the first commandment that you would not do. You would not have no other gods before me. You would not make mention of the names of other gods. You know, in your prayers, you know, in your Sabbath days, in your churches, in your synagogues, man, showing you that we're a spiritual people, you know, and we're always seeking the Lord, but you're confused. Hence why demons come after you and attack you and shit. And you can't defeat them. See, we can defeat them because the Lord's with us, with you brothers out there, you know, and you gotta believe that. You know, like she said, I can't stop believing. You know, like Journey said, don't stop believing. You know. But yeah, this place is the cage of every foul spirit, you know, and every evil, unclean, every foul spirit and every unclean, hateful bird. So this place is a a foul place, man. Where every foul spirit is going to be disintegrated, man. You know, including these damn people, man. So Mark chapter 9 and verse 23, Yahushua said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. And straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe, help thou my unbelief. And when Yahushua saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him, thou dumb and deaf spirit,
I charge thee to come out of him and enter no more into him. And the spirit cried and rent him sore and came out of him. And he was as one that was dead, insomuch that many said he is dead. But Yahushua took him by the hand and lifted him, and he rose. And when he was coming to the house, his disciples asked him privately, why could we not cast him out? Then he said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing but by prayer and by fasting. So, in other words, he told them that they didn't believe, because you pray and you fast for your faith to increase. So here it is. He told them you can't cast this devil out because you don't believe hard enough. Your faith is not strong enough, to cast out this demon, because your connection with the Father is not powerful enough to destroy this devil, to take him and tell his ass what to do, to tell this devil what to do. Get out of this man and go. And that's what Yahushua did. That's why he came on the scene, to show you the way. To show you, to build your faith, to increase you, so that them demons that he told you was gonna mess with you had no power over you, man. All right. So anyways, with that, call him like Hawa B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Kakodash. Hey, them demons are not anything to be played with, man. But hey, when the Lord is with you, they can't fuck with you. They can't play with you, man. All right. You rebuke that devil, he gonna flee from you, man. All right, matter of fact, let's get that, and I'll leave you with that. The devil has power over these people out here, man, but he ain't got no power over you, bro. All right. It says, it says, a Jew 1:8. Likewise, also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil dignities. Yet Michael the archangel, when contending with the devil, when fighting with the devil, he disputed about the body of Moses, and durst not bring against him a railing accusation, but said, "The Lord rebuked thee." All right, so Michael the archangel, our big brother, one of our big brothers, rebuked the devil. He had power with the devil. Just like he said, you're going to have the same type of power. The same things you seen me do, you'll do greater. The Lord rebuked them devils. The Lord rebuked the legions. The Lord cast out demons out of people. And that's what the Lord is going to give you the power. Again, Luke, the 10th chapter, the 15th verse on down. Let's say I'll give you power to tread upon serpents and all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Okay, that means the so-called white man, the spiritual demon Satan, these fucking women, the heathen, everybody. I'm going to give you the power to rebuke these devils, and nothing shall by any means hurt you, man. Okay, so that includes spiritual demon Satan too, but he was talking to his ministers. He was talking to his men, his disciples, man. Okay, the average Joe out there, they're going to get fucked up because they don't have the Lord with them, okay? But you actually do. So, hey, don't fear these devils. Don't fear this so-called white man. Fear these fucking other nations, all right? The Most High, in an appointed time, he's going to give us that power to defeat all these devils. Right now, we're worms under them, but pretty soon, we're going to take their asses, and we also going to take that damn devil, all right? And he gonna be serving us, man. Okay, and we ain't gonna be subject to his ass. Okay, the spiritual demon Satan I'm talking about, and the so-called white man. All right, because both their asses gonna be under our feet, man. Okay, the Lord told you gonna give you the power to bruise Satan under your feet, man. Okay, so anyways, with that, call him like Hawa by Shimei Shai once again, and shalom to the elect, man. Shalom.